Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about depression. Now, the main reason I'm going to be doing this is because a user by the name of AwesomeCanadian45 sent me a message a couple days ago and they said, "Hello Dylan, I've felt really depressed lately, and I was curious if you could help me see the other side of things." Now, I might not be the absolute best person to ask for advice on depression, but nonetheless I will give you some tips that have helped me that I've learned over the years of having pretty serious depression. So, quick backstory in case you do not know. I've had depression for a very long time. It might sound stupid, but it seriously stemmed back to, I think, around when I was about 8. That's when it really got bad. And it kind of subsided for a while, and then around the age of 15 to, I think, 18, it was absolutely horrible. My life really sucked because of how depressed I was. And I know when you're depressed, people are like, well, why don't you just get up and go do something, why don't you go get out and why don't you try to do something with your life, maybe get your mind off of being depressed and what's making you depressed. And while those are really nice things to say, they're not exactly helpful because that's not what anyone wants to hear. I mean, honestly, when I was 15 and I was extremely depressed, like literally on the point of suicide, saying that wouldn't have helped me, So a couple things that you can do when you are depressed is, bear with me here, I know no one wants to do this, but you can exercise, even very simple things. Like, I started doing 100 jumping jacks a day when I was, I think, 17, and the thing with exercise is after you do it, you feel great. It just releases everything that your body is just, kind of building up. Like if you're depressed or if you're stressed, it really will just kind of help you release all of those emotions and those feelings. So that's something to keep in mind, because I was really surprised when it worked, because I honestly did not think it was going to. Something else I found that was really helpful for me was to find something that you really enjoy. Music, obviously, is what I picked. But, you could pick reading, you could pick writing, you could pick sports, you could pick school, you could pick music, art, anything like that, and just kind of dive into it. And I say this to a lot of people, I tell them to dive into something that they enjoy immensely. And what I mean by that is just focus all of your feelings on that one particular thing. Like, if you are really depressed, and you decide, you love basketball, just go out and play basketball when you're feeling bad. Or if you are doing music, if you're depressed, go and try and make a song when you're depressed. Because I know a lot of my songs, literally about 90% of them, they have been the creation of when I was really depressed. I've just been able to release how I was feeling through them, and it usually helps me out a lot. And I've been able to do so with stress, with just all kinds of stuff. Music has been incredibly helpful for me, and I know that you can do the same thing, with writing or sports or anything like that. If you draw, just give that a chance. It will most likely help you. So honestly, I don't have much more to say on this subject, but if you do need any more help, please feel free to email me or, just send me messages on this YouTube account. I will do my best to get back to them. I do not make a promise that I will, but for the most part, I do get back to almost everyone's messages. And I would love to reply to all of you, but there are just so many messages, it's freaking crazy. But I really want to turn this into kind of a weekly series, if you will. So if you are going through something and you would like some helpful advice from maybe someone you look up to, or just someone that you think might have the answers, I probably won't have the answers, but I will do my best and kind of just give you my take on things. So if you do have anything that you've kind of needed to talk about, need to vent, feel free to send me a message on this YouTube account, and I will do my best to answer it in a video. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I helped you out, AwesomeCanadian45, if you're even watching this, or, anyone who has been going through something similar like this. I hope I have kind of, helped you maybe come up with a possible solution to kind of help with your depression. So if you are going through something like that, I really do wish you the best, because I know exactly how you feel and what you're going through, and my sincerest feelings go out to you, and I hope that everything does get better. So guys, I'm gonna go now, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.